Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. This is Dr. Hassan Auj from University of Karachi, and today I'm here to review this book by Sheikh Abdul Aziz Dabbag, who is associated with Tehreek Minhajul Quran, who had been translating multiple works, and who had himself written books on Naat as well. So this particular book deals with Mr. Sabih Rehmani. Who doesn't know him? Mr. Sabih Rehmani is a poet of Naat, well-renowned, not only well-renowned, but probably the most celebrated of this current era poet of Naat, as well as the reciter of Naat, internationally recognized. And this particular book deals with his journey towards taking Naat to that higher form of literary piece, because Naat had been associated only uh, uh, with the spirituality, as a sacred. It was always considered as sacred thing, and we were not able to debate on the Naat, the nonsense of the Naat. But Mr. Sabir Rahmani's had been trying to make it as a literary piece as well, and to bridge the gap between the Naat and the literature. Because if we are doing the poetry of Naat in Urdu, it has to fit the criteria of the Urdu grammar as well as the Urdu literature. And when the Urdu critics used to evaluate the Naat, the there had been a voice against this, that we cannot actually comment on the Naat, but yes, we can. That's what Mr. Sabir Rehmani believed in. Because if we want to make a standard of the Naat, that not everyone should be writing Naat unless he understands the nonsense of the poetry as well as has the love of the Prophet. Only love of the Prophet is not important, but the understanding of the literature is also equally important for writing Naats. And that's what Mr. Sabirani had been standing for, and he was the first one who stood for it. So there had been lots of criticism initially, but he managed to succumb to that pressure, and he managed to do all the things in that context. Now literary giants are commenting on the Naat, and now Naat is recognized as a genre, a literary genre. Now PhDs are being done, MPhils are being done on Naat by different segments, by different poets of Naat, by different themes of Naat, etc. So, this book deals with the architectural role in modern Naat, the modern Naat, the Naat on 21st century, how it should be architectured, how it should be designed by Mr. Sabir Rehmani. This book deals with it. It has his journey. The book initially deals with the history of the Naat, of course, the kind of Naat written earlier, and how it is shifted. Paradigm shift was done from the Arabic Naat to Persian Naat, and now then the Urdu poetry Naat as well. Those very little Naats are written in English. When there will be enough material, there will be English Naats as well. I will like to, there are 18 chapters in this book, and I will like to mention a few chapters which are very important to me, I think. Chapter number 17, Dr. Tahir Qadri's views about Mr. Sabir Rehmani. Mr. Sabir Rehmani has been, as you know, had so much passionate about the Naat that he had proposed that there has to be have a Naat chair in Minhaj University, Lahore. And Mr. Dr. Tahir Qadri immediately agreed to it, and initiated this project, and completed in no time this Naat chair. And of course, this idea was proposed by Mr. Sabir Rehmani, and he acknowledged it and made it possible. So this whole journey was mentioned in this book. And then the chapter number 18 deals with the critics. What do they think about the genre of Naat and Mr. Sabir Rehmani's contribution? Because he is the first pioneer of this, to make Naat a recognized genre. And I will like to mention few critics here: Hafiz Taib Saab, Dr. Sayyid Rafiuddin Ashfaq Saab from Nagpur, India, Dr. Riaz Majid, Dr. Aziz Hassan, who's a well-known critic of Pakistan, and Shamsur Rahman Farooqi, Professor Sahar Ansari, Jasif Qureshi Sahab, Mahshar Badayuni Sahab, Shabnam Romani, Asif Karnali, Dr. Abul Khair Kashfi. And there was this particular incident on page number 63, where Dr. Abul Khair Kashfi had a vision, had a dream about that, how he had been celebrated with Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and how he is happy with Mr. Sabir Rehmani's contribution towards the Naat. And he was holding hand of Mr. Sabir Rehmani in the dream, and he narrated that. And we sometimes believe that we love Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and we do claim that we had this vision about us being recognized by the Prophet himself. But there's some other scholar of an equal caliber, or probably higher caliber, and he authentic figure, as having a vision and having a dream about someone, and when he's testifying this kid that I had this vision, and Prophet is very happy. So then it makes us feel, yeah, the book is genuine, the person is genuine, he is actually Maqbool in the light of the Prophet and in the light of Allah. And there this particular chapter as well, we're bringing out Naat, 8th chapter. Naat, I think the most recognized here in Pakistan, Naat Rang is the book serial which deals about the different aspects of Naat and the poetry, Naat poet. So he brought out the Naat Rang, and he made it possible to all the poets, aspiring poets of Naat, to come across together, sit together, and be in touch with each other through this book serial. Any student of Naat who wants to do PhD can have this Naat Rang, and it's his idea, it's his contribution which is going to stay for centuries. I think he has done the work for the centuries. Since we are living in his era, so we probably do underestimate him. But after a century or 100 years, our grandchildren will know who Sabih Rehmani was. And the book's title, Architectural Role. When we make a building, there we put the bricks together, we fit the window panes, the doors as well, ceilings, the wirings, the lighting, the electricity, etc. So we do keep everything in mind. Uh, do give importance to every detailing of the house. So likewise, he architect this whole genre of Naat. It was never recognized by the literature, but now it is being recognized, the highest form of literature. As Dr. Javed Iqbal had said, that Naat and the philosophy of religion and spirituality, that of course the philosophy is the mother of science, and the religion is the mother of philosophy, and of course Naat is a sacred thing, is a spiritual thing. So of course Naat being recognized, and the kind of architecture he has done to fit in the grammar, to make it more scientific. I think that was the need of 21st century, of the modern Naat, and he had done it. And hats off to him. And I really want to thank Sheikh Abdul Aziz Dabbag for writing this commendable book on Sabih Rehmani's journey. I think it's a complete book, and I think there could not have been a better work. Thank you. Highly recommend it.